Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's check it out what we got for you right now. As you're probably looking at this car right now, going round and round, and you say, "Oh, I know this. I got this. It is a classic Renault, an Alpine." You are halfway right, halfway wrong. You are right that it looks like a Renault Alpine 108. I think if the model is correct. But this is actually, let me do a proper presentation, a 143 scale 1963 Willys Interlagos. What is Willys Interlagos? The Willys Interlagos was a Alpine, Renault Alpine, however you want to call it, 8108, also produced in Brazil. It was an agreement they had with Willis and I guess Renault and Willis to make the Willis Interlagos as their own name, but with a Alpine 808 model. This model was actually produced in three different versions, which was the Berlinette, a coupe, and a convertible. I like all of them. I think this is the one that was the most popular out of the three from pictures that I seen in the internet. This is actually the one they used the most and they kept the most. But there were not many of them built, by the way. So between 1962 and 1966, only 822 Willys Interlagos were built, and they were built in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Interesting. I didn't, this model right here, I saw it one time. It was actually in a car show in the United States. I guess they exported it from Brazil to the United States. It must have cost them an arm and a leg because they are very expensive to import vehicles, especially from certain countries. But I think it was a cute option. Obviously, they made it a lot shorter. Shorter, I mean, the timing, the years that they were built, because the Alpine 8808 was built between 1958 till 1965. But this model, they extended it actually 1 year. But it started being built in 1962 until 1966. Just so you know a little bit about the engine, it had a 845 cc's, four cylinder, and it was a manual car. You wouldn't find these automatics. These did not exist as an automatic. So you were expecting to see this in automatic, then you're looking at the wrong vehicle. And 845 horsepower. I mean, you wish it was a horsepower. 845 cc's. That is a small engine. I think some Volkswagen Beetles had a bigger engine. They actually did. They had a 1.6. I think the biggest the Volkswagen Beetle was. So that is quite interesting how back in the days they were called sports cars just because of the shape. Not because of the powerful, not because of the engine, just because of the shape. Because it was a two door. It made it more like more lower down to the ground. But at the end of the day, you were driving just another small engine economy car. But I like this car. I like the color. I find this color to be very bright and very enjoyable to look at. Nice, nice, classic Brazilian model. Well, French Brazilian. Let's put it half and half. All right, guys. I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. I was looking at the car go around. I love how it says Interlagos right in the front. As you see, you're going. It's a little hard to see because the car doesn't show. You can see little details, but those letters in the front by the front bumper, right above the front bumper, it says Interlagos. I love this little car. I was so happy when I saw these cars as a diecast. I say, you know what? You are missing in my collection. I only got it a few days ago, and I said, you're going to be next in my videos. I was so happy to receive. I love these strange looking, non common, and I love every car. I just finished posting a Honda Civic that came out a few years ago. So why not? Every model is welcome in my books. All right, everyone. Don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up that I always appreciate. Thank you so much for doing it. Comment below. Were you ever lucky enough to get to see one of these? Maybe in a car show. Maybe you took a trip to Brazil or you live in Brazil and you got to see them in a museum or so. Let me know. Maybe they have them in a Renault museum in France because it's still part of Renault, kind of. The models are share agreement. All right, guys. Don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button. That will remind you when I'm posting more videos. And don't forget to have a great day. Don't make your days as enjoyable as the last because you never know when is the last. Oh, that sounds so intense. Let's make this joyful, not intense. Take care of yourselves, guys, and goodbye.